Welcome to your daily focus for April the 17th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of your positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I apologize for yesterday. My modem, my modem. Rest in peace. So I got back very late from an event I was at that was quite successful, and I came home all excited and pumped up and ready to do my daily and no internet. So at that point, my hands were tied, and I took care of it today. So thank you for everybody who reached out, wondering where I was. Oh, let's look at that card. It flew out. Oh, look at that. The High Priestess shows up. It's all about your magic, isn't it? Your inner magic. And when I was playing with the card, because everything's new now, even the modem, we have the mic, the computer, the new software, the new camera. Should I get some new cards then? But I don't know. I'm gravitated to this deck right now, so we're going to stick with it. But when I was trying, because I was having problems before with where the mic was, right? So we took care of that as well. And so, I picked up the deck, and at the very bottom of it was the Hermit. But then when I held the card up, it was the Happily Ever After. And I thought, ooh, we really have to go inward today and realize what really is true happiness, joy, and magic that lays within us, and recognize it and utilize it. So the High Priestess is one that tells us to look within and contemplate our magic that we already have inside of us and bringing it out. It might be an ability, a talent, a knowledge, a mannerism that just takes you places. I got mannerism. I don't know that. I would think that's for somebody in particular. So what do we have? We have everything happening in the sky. We have Aries, the sun in Aries. We have the moon, I think, moving into Libra. So in a couple of days, we will have our full moon in Libra, our second full moon in Libra at 29 degrees. Today we have Mercury finally leaving Pisces. Finally leaving Pisces. My goodness, what an extended stay that was. But now we move into Aries. So when Mercury is in Aries, we kind of, we're a little bit blunt. We get to the point. Um, we don't, it's not like Mercury in Pisces where we're all dreamy and we're throwing in the adverbs and the adjectives and we're painting a picture. And now we are going to find ourselves a little bit on the blunt side and to the point and direct in our mannerisms, in our speech, in our emails, in our texts. So that kind of energy is good because we get to the point, but it can also work against us because we can offend people quite easily without even realizing it because we're just saying it as it is. So um, that kind of energy is coming in. And then we have the sun moving into Taurus right after that full moon. I think within a day. I think the moon itself moves within an hour or two into a Scorpio, into that deep energy. And then we have Venus moving into Aries. And then we have Pluto and then Saturn both moving into retrograde in Capricorn. So the energy is just going to be, I think I cut these already, but I'm going to cut them again. And we have Temperance as our first card. We just had Temperance as our first card, didn't we? I left for a day. I wonder what the cards would have been. Shoot, I should have just done one and recorded it anyways and just played it for you guys, but I didn't. but this is about balance in our life. This is about simplicity. This is about not overthinking it. So the Mercury moving into Aries is actually a very beneficial thing because we can cut to the chase today. We can see what is necessary, what is not necessary. Now, it's how we use our words. It's how we communicate what we want, what we desire, where we're going, our goals, our dreams, our steps. So we want to make sure that we think it through before we speak. That count to 10 kind of energy. And we're still in new moon energy here. So this is about stepping into new behaviors, new habits, new starts. So maybe it's that conversation you need to have today to bring in the balance. Maybe you need to simplify things a little bit more. Maybe you're just adding too much to it and making it a mountain instead of the small little molehill it should be. We have the Magician. Magician will be in our detriment spot. So the Magician is the Magician. Asking, you shall receive. And we had the High Priestess already come out, which is the male and female energy that starts the tarot deck. The journey. So this is where we set our goals and our dreams, our ambitions, and really recognize that inner magic within us. Maybe we don't think we can have what we want. Maybe that's where we're feeling a sort of imbalance in our life and having to put things right and bring in the balance. And so maybe we don't really pay attention to what we're saying, what we're doing, how we're behaving, where we're putting our focus. So watch the self-talk, because when the Magician appears, you will get what you receive. And if you say, I'm always clumsy, you will be always clumsy. If you say, I never have any money, you will never have any money. So watch where you are putting your intentions. Watch where you are putting your thoughts. What was that thing I saw the other day? Is to take 5 things that bring you anxiety or fear and write them down, just a sentence about each one of them. And then on the other side of the page, write a positive affirmation that would, erase that energy, X out that energy that we feel about ourselves, our environments, or what we have to deal with. So maybe I haven't got all my paperwork together for my taxes, and I'm always behind with that. And so now you're going to write something positive in order to take that out. And something positive could be, every day I attend to my financial matters efficiently. And start saying it. Start predicting a new outcome to your day, to your habit, to your behavior. Our third card is the Strength card. Wow. Temperance, the Magician, Strength. Strength is, it's our courage. It's walking with an integrity. That lion knows without a shadow of a doubt that it is not going to find any harm from us. And we know that that lion is not going to hurt us. We have our backs to it. It's about trust. I just got a message on my computer saying that my program was messing up. My goodness, Mercury. What are you doing to me? Well, I'll move along, so if the video gets funky, I apologize. And we'll just tweak some more. Inner truth. Inner truth shows up. 16. Yesterday was the 16th. Inner truths. There's a lot of depth to your feelings. You are on the way to understanding your feelings and desires more clearly. The next steps on your path will soon reveal themselves. Stay vigilant to new opportunities that may lead to the beginning of novel projects or assist current ventures. Look around you and within you. Be willing to do the work at the deepest level, as you will find jewels of wisdom, knowledge, and the inner voice all waiting patiently to assist you. Look around you and within you. See the magic on the outside with the magician. See the magic on the inside with the high priestess. Be willing to do the work. Be willing to do the work. That's where we bring out our strength, our courage, our discipline, our perseverance. Stay vigilant to new opportunities that may lead to the beginning of novel projects or assist you with current adventures. Look around you and within you. Be willing to do the work at the deepest level, and you will find jewels of wisdom, knowledge, and inner voice all waiting patiently to assist you. Nature's crystals are created deep within the earth. Go deep and find your own treasure. So go deep within. See the magic that lays within you. Absolutely. The High Priestess came out for a reason. And it's asking us to see that magic and then understand how we can utilize that magic. And cast that affirmation out to the universe, to God, your angels, your spirit guides. And walk with an integrity. Lead with compassion and love. And simplify. Temperance is all about simplifying. Not overthinking it, perhaps, with Mercury so much. It could be our thoughts, right? Those are words. We're communicating with ourselves. Deep rest. Deep rest with the little mouse. He's going to start making an appearance here, apparently. Well, we do have quite a couple of planets getting ready to go retrograde, so perhaps it's time to get a little lazy, sleep, rest, and meditate. Rest is not idleness, and to lie sometimes on the grass underneath the trees on a summer's day, listening to the murmur of water, or watching the clouds float across the sky is by no means a waste of time. And I couldn't do that with the weather we're having here, so maybe I would dim the lights and light some candles and just sit there and breathe, or maybe read a book. Mouse says it's time for you to make time for laziness. You don't have to constantly be on the go. After all, that's how you become run down. Spend a little time each day or week doing something you enjoy that is completely frivolous and fun. It could be just an afternoon laying in the hammock, reading a book, watching your favorite old movie, or playing with the kids. This is not a time to begin anything new. It's a time of restoring your spirit. Sometimes rest doesn't necessarily have to be sleeping, but just quieting your mind. Take some time grounding yourself by taking a yoga class, gardening, fishing, spending time in nature. Spend at least 10 minutes a day meditating and just being in the moment. You don't have to physically be at your happy place to go there. It can simply be within your mind, and the more you practice, the easier it becomes. Absolutely. And I like how it says don't do anything new. Maybe try yoga. Maybe try this. Maybe try that. So maybe try something that brings you joy, brings you happiness in the moment. I thought, with the Hermit and the Happily Ever After, those cards were significant in some way for this video. And I rarely will bring up things that I didn't do in front of you. But sometimes it's just like those wow moments. I wish the camera was running. So maybe we don't need to push ourselves as far as working hard, but rather seeing where we need to expand on our enjoyment in the here and now. and do something just for ourselves. And perhaps it's just sitting for 5 minutes and meditating, or just sitting in quiet, peace and quiet. Maybe it is just sitting there and reading a book. And if it's talking to yourself, watch those words. We want those strong, positive affirmations to go out when the magician appears, each and every time. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.